Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing your reputation throughout the years, how it's changed and how it will change in the future. So I'm picking up past, present, and future energies for you. I'm starting out with tarot. You got the Five of Swords here. See, she's holding the heart. This heart portion she's holding in her hand. We have the Star. I don't want to show too up close, but you can see the Taj Mahal in the back. And then we have the Three of Wands with these three braids, Rapunzel vibes. And she has a ship in her hand, Pisces energy. Now, before I start, I quickly just want to say, please make sure to watch the monthly prediction. Join the membership. I was a little behind in uploading it. So check it out. I will leave all the links along with the timestamps. Thank you so much for being supportive. Everyone who subscribes, joins the membership, it really supports the channel. And yeah, I'll have more news I'll share in future with you guys. But let's get back to the reading. This is for, I feel like it's crooked. Is it crooked? Let me just move the flower a bit. Okay, let's start. So how has your reputation changed throughout the years? Pile number one, I get the sense that you could have been a heartbreaker in the past. With this imagery, it really is like the femme fatale, the heartbreaker, the player perhaps. Or someone who was maybe more self-centered in the past. You give off this energy where you seem like a person who's a little hard to understand, maybe a lot of misconceptions also about you. People didn't understand you, people didn't get you. They saw you as a threat, they saw you as a competition in the past. A lot of people might even blame you for one thing or another. And possibly you were the one keeping the peace with the white rose. It does speak about keeping peace, but there's a lack of clarity when it comes to you. A lot of people could have had crushes on you. Maybe you're very good looking, even with the star coming out. Taj Mahal is a symbol for love. So a lot of people catching feelings for you, pile number one. And you're like a natural heartbreaker. The way people perceive you is quite different than what you expect. So there's almost like a gap between your own image in your head and the image you have in other people's mind. So your reputation could have been of a person who's kind of like a femme fatale, good looking, attractive person, hard to reach, mysterious. People might put you on a pedestal, misunderstandings, that sort of energy. I do pick up star energy, so people do see you in a good light. There is this attraction. I feel like there is also this softening of the blow, where maybe you came across as more headstrong in the past. Maybe you were someone who was quick to maybe like a temper tantrum or get into a fight or to debate people or put your point across in a harsh manner. But there's this softening that has happened with the star coming out. So people are seeing the good side to you also. Those people who were your haters or jealous people, or people who maybe felt betrayed by you, hurt by you, they could be coming around. So people are starting to see good qualities in you, accept you a little bit more. Perhaps instead of thinking like you're unlikable, people might be saying, okay, pile number one is eccentric. There's a star-like quality. There's something unique and different about you. People notice that. People feel like, okay, pile number one leaves an imprint. Or in fact, maybe take a piece of you with them. So people could stay stuck on you, but you have this special star-like quality for sure. And something sweet about you, something likable. It's like people have a strong nostalgia associated with you. The time and memories they created with you, time they spent with you. People always look back on those memories. People miss you. You're the sort of person where people miss you, pile number one. Your friends, your friendships, your hometown buddies, your exes, everyone seems to always remember you, look back at old times, wanting to reach or reconnect. Because Taj Mahal is a symbol, it's kind of like something that was left behind of that love story. So it's almost as if people remember you by something. Especially maybe you could have been someone who gives very meaningful gifts or something like that, but people do remember you. You were like a um, symbol for a particular time in people's life. And that is one of the best times. They always tend to go back to those memories, and you're present there. So your reputation is softening. People are warming up to you. People have softer, gentler feelings towards you. There has definitely been a shift in the way people treat you, people view you. Your reputation is also becoming nicer over the years. Three of Wands, this energy is something you need to embrace for the future. This is the energy of becoming, it's majestic, kind of like this energy, but also kind of like turning your back on things. Here we see the face, here we see side profile, now we see the back. So it's almost as if you should care less about what people think about you. That's one message I'm getting. I also get the sense that maybe you need to be less available. I see you being more busy in future, like not having time to engage with too many people. Your image, your reputation could be someone who's more aloof, more busy, out of reach, kind of like an enigma, hard to understand. But you definitely come across as a person who is full of ideas. A dreamer energy is very strong. Person who has big goals, big dreams. Person who is known as an achiever. This is dreamer, this is achiever energy. Three of Wands. Also out of reach. I'm getting that strongly. Like you're out of reach. Lots of opinions about you. We see so many birds floating around. So these are the opinions of people. Not having a care in the world. So you should be more nonchalant and building experience. The long hair speaks about experience. So a lot of people are seeing a mature side to you, more experience, more seasoned player. That's the energy I'm getting. I want to look at some oracle cards also for you. So I pulled one card for this nakshatra deck, your past energy, and then your present or future energy. So you're going from the energy of Uttarashada to Hasta, going from the sun energy to a bit of Mercury. So earlier people could have seen you as a threat, someone who was more like a disciplinarian or a tough cookie, to now someone who's fun to talk to, easy to connect with. And also Hasta, I always connect with manifestation energy. So a person who's achieving their dreams and goals. Earlier you were someone maybe people didn't like. You were less likable in the past. Stern, that's the word I'm picking up here. So your image, your reputation has softened. This is good. Let's look at more cards. I pulled three cards to go along with the tarot. We have Aries here. So Aries is again that energy of being headstrong, head fast, fire starter, it says. Impulsive, opinionated, fiery temperament, daring. Here we have 11th house is connected with our wishes, dreams, goals. 11th house is also socializing. So you're connecting with people, making new connections in life. Maybe earlier you were more aloof, devil may care attitude. Here you're more congenial, more likable, more friendly, more open. And finally here we have ascendant outlook. So there's a big change, big shift in the way people perceive your reputation changing. Maybe something about a glow up, something about your looks. You're rebranding and you're becoming the center of your own universe. You're the main character energy coming in. There's almost this energy of being self-centered in a right way, being very self-focused, self-determined, motivated, focusing a lot on you as a brand. Pile number one. We also got these cards here. We had domination, then versatility. So Mars in Sagittarius to Sun in Gemini. This is humor. Humor is coming back into your life. You were earlier someone who was quick to get offended or get hurt, sensitive perhaps, fiery nature, anger issues. Now you become more easygoing, more flexible, more versatile, easy to connect with, fun to talk to. Conversation skills are getting better and becoming multi talented, being busy, getting in touch with a lot of people. We're also going from the energy of sea serpent to crow. So now you're becoming more intuitive. Earlier, you were observing, learning from other people. This card is all about being watchful. And now you're implementing all the wisdom you've assembled, or maybe there's a better word, but inculcated perhaps. But anyway, this is that energy of looking, observing. See, here also we have the one eye. Here we have the eyeball. Some of you could have Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, maybe Saturn in Uttara Bhadrapada, maybe Saturn Mercury conjunction. Anyway, point is, you were observing, you were learning, and now assimilating. Now you're exercising that wisdom. Your intuition is getting better. And experience I keep picking up for you, maturing experience. This is what I'm getting with the crow. Now, what's the advice? Water, number 16. The keyword is feel. You need to feel things. Instead of getting sensitive and dealing with superficial emotions, you need to go underneath the surface. You are in a much better position to see your motivations, see your, let's say, trauma, your shadow side, things you need to work on, also your potential, your talents. Because now you're not operating on the surface level, which is at the top here. You can see this is the surface level. You're underneath, you're way beneath. So you're digging deeper, you're connecting with your intuition, your creative side, your feminine energy, and this will have a positive effect for you. Pile number 1. We also had the self come out, self and fault line. So it's almost like the fault line, the cracks are opening. Your self is getting unleashed, it's coming out. You're really connecting with your inner self, who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do in life, your life purpose, and a more genuine, authentic connection with your own self. Earlier, maybe there was a lot of maybe ego or something that got in the way, where you were not being yourself 100%, or you could have felt a little lost. You were operating from your ego. Now you're operating from your soul. Self is the soul. This is also the negative side of the sun. Sun can represent ego, but sun is also the soul. So the cracks are coming out, but in a good way. This is a good crack that's happening. Your self is coming out. And I see all the colors here. This is positive. So connect with yourself. Something is changing, shifting inside of you. This will reflect on the outside as well. So your reputation is getting better. People are connecting with you. People are seeing you for who you are. Alright, this is a big shift, big change. This was the reading, pile number 1. Hope you enjoyed. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, please join the membership. If you want to book with me, everything will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to your reading today. Today I'm doing your reputation throughout the years, how it's changed and what it will change into in future. So past, present and future messages. Make sure to watch the monthly predictions. I've been a little behind on posting it. But yeah, appreciate the love and support on the channel. It's been tough for me to film lately with a bunch of like personal health issues, stuff like that. But I really do appreciate the support for as long as I'm posting here. So let's start. This is the past energy, 4 of Wands. Some of you, maybe you got married early in your life, or you could be known as like a relationship person. Maybe there's a person in your family that you are known for, maybe a sibling, family member, or a partnership. Your maybe personality or reputation is attached to this person, so you're known through a person. That's for some of you. Even we have a lot of romantic energy throughout the cards. You see justice here, we have Knight of Cups. So perhaps your partner is a big part of who you are, your existence, your identity perhaps, or your work. This could be someone in your life or something. So pile number 2, you're known because of, perhaps you're known for your work. You're not known for your personality. You're known because of your partner. These things I'm picking up for you. But I feel like there is a subtle change that's coming in with the scales coming out, justice here. It's almost as if maybe earlier you were living your life based on other people's expectations, or along with other people, working in conjunction, or certain other things. But now you're kind of finding your own sense of self with the sword is a symbol for Swati nakshatra. Swati is connected with independence, so sense of independence, sense of individuality is coming through. So I see more people noticing you for who you are, and outside of this connection, outside of your work, something about you as your identity is shining through, and a balance also coming in. Now the balance is kind of tipping in your favor. Maybe creativity also. Earlier you were doing a particular sort of a job, work, lifestyle, and now you want to do something completely different, something that's unexpected. People might be surprised by this with the Knight of Cups. We also have Two of Pentacles. This can speak about a balancing act. So two cards here that speak about balance and rhythm in a way. Here also you can say even the couple is balancing on the rooftop with two birds here. Very interesting, the imagery. I feel like there's a shift that's happening. If you were someone who was very practical, logical sort of a person, I see you becoming more creative. If you were someone who was very intellectual sort of a person, or grounded, family oriented, I see this energy of, okay, I want to put myself first. I want to find myself, or I want to have my own voice. I want to be doing something that is unexpected, something weird or out of the box, something that scares me, something risky. So it's like changing your tune, changing as a person. Who you are, what you stand for is changing. There is an internal shift, something about your change of energy. Like the things you used to like, you don't like anymore. The type of music that you listen to has changed. Your favorite color is not your favorite color anymore. I don't know why. I'm just picking up this energy of a person who's shifted, who's changed. And you want to do new things. You want to explore different side of your personality. You want to create your own individual identity. That's the kind of change I'm picking up here. So I see more people recognizing you. I see more people seeing you in a different light. And you're becoming like a surprise to people, coming off as a surprise. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at more cards. Here we have Sun in Pisces. This came out for clarification here. Then you got 4th house here. And we have Mars. So what I can see here, there was a lack of sense of self, because Pisces is where we lose things. Sun is your identity. This can also speak about confidence. Maybe you were someone who felt more comfortable in the shadows, behind the scenes, or hiding behind a person. You don't like being the center of attention. Maybe you're introverted, or you just didn't connect with this side of yourself. Maybe it was not reinforced from your childhood also. Sun in Pisces is not good for the sun. So maybe your parents didn't make you too confident, or they criticized you, or something like this, where you just wanted to hide, or you were more introverted, right? So as time is going along, 4th house speaks about getting in touch with your personality, or you can say your inner world, exploring your inner world a little bit more. On the card it says roots. See, there could be a connection here with childhood, with the family patterns or parents specifically, because we have Sun, which is a significator for the father. 4th house is connected with the mother. So something here about just, I saw 555 on the timer. So here it's speaking about just finding more of a purpose. Even risk taking and taking action is connected with Mars, also connecting with your masculine energy, where you earlier maybe let other people take charge. Now you want to take charge. You want to be the one in command. You want to call the shots. You want to be, let's say, the center of attention. So there's a shift. I think there's a empowerment that I'm picking up, self empowerment, and individuality is connected with Mars. Always, Mars represents the soldier who leaves behind their family, kids, spouse, everything behind. So it's the most individualistic planet. So you're finding your identity, you're finding your voice, and you're also feeling very empowered. We see the fighting gloves here, we see the lipstick. This is speaking about empowerment, not the gender. So this is past experience. This is what you're dealing with right now. Fourth house, you're figuring yourself out. You're connecting with your inner world and understanding your psyche, understanding what your heart and your mind desires. Then you take action towards it. Mars, you state your boundaries also. You become kind of like a warrior, fighting for your cause, something that you believe in, and also defending yourself. This is what I'm picking up. Let's look at more cards. So your reputation is becoming more fiery. People would notice that, wow, this person is speaking up more. They're expressing themselves more. They seem more powerful. They seem like pile number 2 has changed. There's something different in the air. That's the energy I'm getting. Earlier we had the octopus energy. Now we have the lizard. If it'll focus, we are going from water element to fire element. See, water is feminine, fire is masculine. Water is inner world, kind of like the Pisces and fourth house energy. Fire is now you're putting it outside, external world. So dealing with stuff on the inside, contemplating, and then taking action because of it. Then one more thing, when we talk about these animals and their energies, octopus is connected with lack of boundaries. A person who kind of just gets taken for a ride by other people and not having strict boundaries. Lack of direction. Whereas lizard is very intuitive, where you change your tune. See, there's a change and shift because lizard is connected with changing the colors. So you're changing A, B, you're becoming more intuitive and spiritual that way. You're gaining wisdom and you're realizing things. Your intuition is pulling you towards a different direction. You're acting on that. That's the lizard energy. In a way, like your spirit guides, your inner world is guiding you. Earlier, you were not guided. We also have we have this Venus in Leo energy affair. We have Jupiter in Virgo, patience. So becoming patient with your journey. Earlier, maybe you were known for the partnership, business, work, whatever, family, but you were restricted somehow. And now you're working on your own self, but being very patient, methodical about it. There's a shift here. I also put nakshatras. For past, you got Purva Shada energy, which is connected with the tradition, conservatism. When I think of Sagittarius, it falls in Sagittarius. Now it's going to Mrigashira and Mula. Going backwards in a way. But I'm not saying falling or failing, no. But going back in time, looking back, introspecting and making changes. Because Mula comes first, then Purvashada. But here we had Purvashada energy first. So early success in life, or maybe finding that influence in your life where someone is guiding you and not figuring things out for yourself. And you're at a stage in your life now where you feel like, I missed out on so many things. I want to decide for myself. I want to explore things on myself. Mula is going to the bottom. That's why the symbol is roots. See, here also we have roots. How interesting. This keyword is repeating. Roots. So you're getting rooted and grounded and you're figuring your roots out. Figuring, okay, why I am the way I am and how do I move forward with that? Going down to the nitty gritty roots, and Mrigashira is connected with exploration, hunting in a way specifically, but yeah, exploring things. So being patient with yourself. That's your energy now. Earlier you were like sorted, but your decisions were not totally made by yourself, for yourself. You were kind of like following orders. Now you're going back to the drawing board and figuring things out. That also reflects in the advice cards. You got the empty room. So there's a lot of potential you're dealing with, and you like, why didn't I think of this thing? Why didn't I explore this area of my life? So there is this energy of exploration, empty room, which speaks about potential, creating a new painting for yourself. You're not done yet, okay? Chapters in your life are yet to be written. So you're in this energy of exploration. You also got here wisdom and luck. Jupiter coming out 23, 29. So some sort of wisdom has come into your life. Maybe you had a Jupiter return, or you had some sort of a, maybe Jupiter's transit activated something in your chart, or some other planet activated the Jupiter in your natal chart. Because Jupiter we connect with wisdom, and here we have Jupiter, which is also luck. So your luck is changing, wisdom is coming in, that's changing you, your life choices, and making you think differently. And see, earlier we had the roots, here also we see a tree without the leaves. It does make me, it looks like kind of like roots if you turn it upside down. So yeah, this is the energy I'm picking up, where your Jupiter is getting activated, speaking of strictly astrology, and wisdom is coming into your life. You're becoming more wise, and you want to take a look at the deeper things in life, which is spiritual knowledge, life purpose, spirituality. These things are more important than a paycheck, money, stability, those things. So your reputation is shifting majorly. You yourself as a person, you're changing entirely. Transformation is happening. So this was the reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know your thoughts. Please support the channel by joining the membership. If anyone wants to book a reading, you can find all the links down below in the description. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today I'm doing your reputation throughout the years, how it's changed and how it's changing. So that's the topic. I hope it resonates. As always, leave your feedback in the comments. And also join the membership if you want to support the channel. It's been hard for me to post. I've not been posting as much as I used to. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Maybe I'll share more news in future, but as long as I'm posting, really appreciate your love and support. Okay, so let's start. For the past energy, you got the Page of Swords. It's funny, we got study energy, like student energy for both the cards. You got Page of Swords and Hierophant. Here we see a stack of books, person standing on top of it, and then dandelion also, and then this girl being read to by this owl. Owl is also a symbol for wisdom. And we have the 10 of Swords here with this big wig, and then these needles being poked at her, and then we have Judgment. And when these cards came out, I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like the same lady with the blowhorn and the wings. Very interesting, the imagery on these cards. So your reputation, I think pile number 3, you've always been known to be like a grade A student, like a, we call in my country, we have this term front bencher, teacher's pet, that sort of a vibe. I'm picking up someone nerdy, very intelligent person who's hardworking, responsible, and maybe you were an amazing student, you're a curious person. Your reputation earlier was more about you being a child. There's a little bit of this young energy I'm picking up for you, and as life has become more serious, it's become harder for you. I feel like a lot of people notice that you've not been able to reach your potential, because these two cards speak about a person's potential, promising energy, like someone you expect a lot from. Even you could have been someone amazing student, or everyone expected you to land the best job, have a very high paying job, or be like a career person, or be doing really well in your life, being like a successful person, and you were also known for your brilliance, intelligence. Very intelligent person, maybe good communication skills also, very intuitive as well, perhaps with the owl coming out. Someone, maybe good money also, we connect owl with money as well. But anyway, this is basically about people saw a good student in you, or like a good reputation, people expecting success from you. But when people look at you, a lot of people feel like you're very frustrated, or like you've not been able to reach your potential. That's one message I'm getting. Secondly, this is also advice from spirit that you could be very confused right now. I'm also picking this energy like someone who's fresh out of college and deciding what sort of job to get, feeling overwhelmed with the pressures of being an adult. Some of you may be coming out of school now, deciding what college to go into. Almost like this energy of a decision that's difficult, crucial decision, and it's been hard for you to decide. You will make the right decision if that's the case, because we have judgment. Judgment is all about time to act, like a wake up moment, and you kind of come out of this energy and then go forward in life. Coming back to the reading, which is your reputation, I feel like a big shift is coming in future. Right now, maybe people feel like you've been left behind, or there's a lot of this energy of frustration, confusion, lack of clarity in, let's say, what to make of you, pile number 3. But judgment is promising for future energy where you will leave an imprint, you will make an impact, people will notice you, people will be like, oh, this is the moment. It's like a aha moment that I'm picking up for you with judgment. And I think things will become clear in future. If you're going through a tough time, I feel like a change is coming in. Your reputation will be how you want it to be. You will be more in control. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at more oracle. Earlier you got Shravana, past energy. Shravana, which is connected with listening also. So being a good listener, being a good student here. And then Dhanishta, which is the one who's speaking. Because Dhanishta is connected here, it says musical drum. And see, with the judgment card also we have a blowhorn. So making noise, making your presence felt. So this is beautiful how these two cards are connecting. Dhanishta is connected with person who has success, good money, and a person who's superior, doing well in life, successful. And musical drum also speaks about making noise, making your presence felt. Here we have the blowhorn, making an announcement, creating an impact. So this is tying in beautifully. Let's look at more cards. We have spider and frog. So earth element, water element. So going from this energy of maybe you feel very pressured to make money, to be successful. Spider is connected with network, money, finances, practical things in life. Frog is connected with purification, letting go of fear, letting go of hardships, letting go of tension, stress, worries. Where you're worrying about your financial success, you're worried about making ends meet. So your future energies, you let that go. You purify your soul, your energy, and then you see progress coming in. Some of you could also have Ardra Nakshatra because that's connected with the rainfall. And I'm seeing rainfall energy in the back. So letting go of this energy of making things work, always working hard. In a way, you're manifesting hardships in your life. You're also manifesting tough times because you think, oh, working hard will bring me money and success. I cannot, making money cannot be easy. It cannot come naturally to me. So you're attracting a lot of hardships and difficulties because you're mentally trapped somewhere. Pile number 3. Please change your scarcity mindset. There are a lot of people on this planet who don't work hard, but they make good money. It's all about mindset. In the very least, it has an impact on you. Let's see more cards. Here we have resistance and speculation. This is Mercury in Taurus, Jupiter in Cancer, exalted Jupiter. So Jupiter just entered Cancer. So I feel like this shift will come in eventually. especially when Jupiter goes back into Gemini, then it comes back into Cancer again. I think that is a good, fruitful, auspicious period for you, pile number 3. Your reputation will change then. You were resistant to taking risks. You're someone who always plays it safe. I don't know why. Pile number 3, you play it safe in life. Speculation and just this energy of flow, prosperity, auspiciousness, you're resistant to it. You have scarcity mindset. Change that. You need to look these terms up and work on them. Pile number 3. You're making life difficult for yourself just by your thoughts. See, here we see the head. Overthinking also with this emphasized hair. This is overthinking. The crown chakra is not working properly. You're overthinking. Negative. Too sensitive and taking criticism to heart. Here the hair is lower. Person is calmed down. They're able to think properly, make better decisions. In future, we have negotiation. Jupiter in Libra. So Jupiter in Libra could also be very fruitful time for you in future when that happens. But you become more flexible. Be more easygoing. Let's look at more cards. We have third house here. We have Taurus again. Taurus energy keeps coming out for you. You could have placements in Taurus. You could also be stubborn. You need to change your ways. Third house can be one of the difficult houses. So you're inviting a lot of difficulty and challenges into your life. You feel like you have to work hard. You have to be self-made. You can have connections. Pile number 3. Third house is also connected with the skills, education, communication skills. You have those. And in future, we have Jupiter and Venus, both benefic planets, both together. Very, very good energy. Best combination you can have in terms of a future prediction, Jupiter and Venus coming out. So blessings are on their way. Change your mindset. Don't be stubborn. See that bull is repeating. Bull symbology. Here we have the bull or buffalo. Taurus. Don't be bullish. Be open to change. Be flexible. We have Saturn here. Boundaries. Number 24. You need to have better boundaries in life. Mental boundaries also. See, she's meditating. What are you feeding your mind? Maybe you have boundaries in your mindset when it comes to attracting success, auspiciousness, abundance. So change your mindset. Be more open. Be more... see, Saturn is the energy of difficulty, hardships, negativity. So you need to change the way your mind thinks and have better boundaries in your life, personal life. We have ocean, we have nectar. So the nectar is waiting to come into your life, enter into your life. Soma, elixir of life, blessings, prosperity, auspiciousness. We have ocean. So endless nectar you have at your disposal. You have the capacity to reach this or to invite this into your life. You need to open your eyes to your unlimited potential. Accept it. Be open, be positive. Think good thoughts. Pile number 3, there's a lot here that's speaking about mindset and also the words that you speak, affirmations. Some of you, your reputation could be changing in the terms of a person who has a good 9 to 5 job, logical, practical, everyone likes you. You do what is expected of you, but in reality, you're not happy. You want to have a creative job. You want to change your stream of work. You want to leave your job behind. You want more flexibility in your life. You want to live a life on your own terms. So you're scared that your reputation will take a hit. People will misunderstand you. People will make rumors about you. So there's this energy also I'm picking up where there's a inner battle going on in how you want to be perceived versus how you want to live your life. So your reputation will change. You have to decide for yourself. And those of you who are feeling a little stuck, see, the judgment can be you announcing certain things to the world. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. And that's okay. It will ruffle feathers. People might say wrong things, but that's okay. Be more authentic to your own self. For others of you, better times are ahead if you're struggling right now. So your reputation will have a positive impact in future once you change your mindset. That's what I'm picking up for you. So I hope this resonated, helped you in some way. Pile number 3. Please join the membership to support the channel. Everything will be listed down below if you want to book with me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys.